Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. So I have a review for you today on another e.l.f. holiday palette. Well, they're not really marketing it as holiday, but they released it for the holidays. And this is the palette that has 5 blushes, 5 bronzers on the top, this absolutely huge mirror, and then a whole bottom row of eyeshadows. And both of these come out. So I'm going to take them out because it'll just be easier for me to hold and for me to show you. So, put that over there. Okay, so let's start with the blushes. Now, all of these blushes and bronzers have some shimmer in them. Some a whole lot more than others. The pigmentation for these is decent. I do think that the e.l.f. blushes that are in these small black containers, like this, have a whole lot more pigmentation in them than these do. I also feel like the formulas are different. I feel like the ones that's in these smaller containers, they're not chalky. They feel like a good, almost high-end blush. These, on the other hand, feel like the cheapest blushes you could buy. Now, the reason I say that is because they're just so chalky. Here's this one, the lightest colored one, which is practically white. I mean, I don't even know. Oh, I forgot to wipe off my swatches from my other video. Okay, I'll swatch it on this hand. Can't believe I did that. So it is super light. And then you have 2 pinks here, which are pretty similar in color. Okay, and there are those. Very chalky. I don't know if you can tell how chalky that looks on my hand. Just really chalky. And the other 2, you have kind of an orangey color and like a really dark, like rosy looking color. And can you see the powder right there? Yeah. Chalky. Like bad chalky. Now, even though these are really chalky, if you're really careful when you're putting it on, you know, tap your brush before you go to put it on your face, it'll be okay. They are very manageable even though they are chalky. So, no, 10 out of 10 score, I'd give them a 5. They're pretty dead there in the middle as far as manageable usage. They do blend really well. When they blend out, they are extremely sheer, but they do build well. So, you know, like if you're using this pink here, this pink does blend out really sheer, but you can go back and build on top of it and it looks really nice. As far as bronzers go, I can't use any of the bronzers in this palette. They're just all way too shimmery. This one down here, I feel like you could use it as an eyeshadow. That may be what I use it for. It's a really pretty color, but it's so shimmery, just like, oh, so shimmery. See, doesn't that look... None of these colors are colors that I personally can use. So for me, the bronzers just aren't worth it. I do feel like the bronzers that are in the duo packs that has a blush and a bronzer are a lot better formula, again, just like the blushes, than what's in here. They're just not chalky. They're good. So if I had to, you know, choose as far as this part of the palette goes between the blushes and the bronzers, I would just pay the couple extra bucks to get them separate and know that they're going to be better. They're not chalky. They're not, you know, bad pigmentation. I mean, these are just really good. I mean, look at that. Fantastic. So, there's my thoughts on the blushes and bronzers. Not really worth it. The blushes are manageable, but I don't know. I really just don't like the bronzers because they are so shimmery. You know, this color here, you might be able to use it kind of higher up like you would your blush, and then maybe put this color on top of it. It might make a good, you know, kind of blend. I don't know. Maybe I'll try that. But, do you see the pink powder that's gotten in there? That's how chalky these are. That's crazy. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and move on to the eyeshadows. Now, e.l.f. individual eyeshadows are really good. Let me grab some little ones here. I've got makeup everywhere. Okay, so individual e.l.f. eyeshadows and stuff seem to be pretty good as far as pigmentation goes. Oh, love their baked eyeshadows. I talk about these all the time, guys. But they're not really chalky. They have good pigmentation. You don't really have a lot of duds with stuff like this. But anytime e.l.f. puts out bigger palettes, whether it's like the small little black books, if it's a palette like this, or you know, they have bigger palettes like this, anytime they seem to put products out that's bigger like quantity, they like do worse off. I don't know if e.l.f. needs to focus on smaller packages so it's better quality, but when it comes to bigger packages like this, it's a lot of hit and miss. It's a lot of, oh, that's a really good eyeshadow, that's really great pigmentation, but this one is terrible. And this is no exception at all. So the only matte shade, true matte shade that's in here is this white, which is pretty typical with e.l.f. A lot of their stuff is shimmer. Not really a whole lot of matte shades come from e.l.f. But in the spectrum of shimmer, they do try to even it out. You know, really, really light shimmer could almost make it too matte if I took a little bit less out, to completely full of glitter. So, okay. I'm just going to swatch some of these for you. Some of these have really good feeling to it, like this pink here. It's a very iridescent pink, but it's not chalky. It doesn't, you know, feel gritty because of the glitter. This green, however, this like tealy color green, is really, really chalky. Really, really bad. There's that color. Really pretty color. It is manageable. You know, again, you can use it, but you're going to have quite a bit of fallout. And it's actually like that with a lot of these. This is very messy. You can see I've been using it. But it really is like that with a lot of these, as far as there's going to be a lot of fallout. This is definitely one of those times where I know I do my makeup backwards. I do my foundation before my eyes. I just always have. This is one of those palettes you definitely want to do your eyes first. Because it's easier to deal with the fallout when you have a clean face and when you have your makeup on. Overall, okay, I got this stuff for half off, so for what I paid for, I think it was worth it. But for normal price, I personally don't think it's worth it. I hate saying that because I love e.l.f. I love their products, but I would rather spend, you know, a little bit more and get a little bit less and know that it's good quality, it's something that I'm constantly going to be pulling for, than to buy this, which I feel like now that I've used it enough to do the review and stuff for you guys, I'm probably not going to be pulling out of this a lot. I just feel like, I don't know, even the eyeshadows and stuff, I do not feel like it's a good range of colors. I feel like, I don't know, you can come up with several looks, but I feel like the blues are just too similar. I mean, these two look pretty close to each other. Let's see. These purpley pink colors right here are really similar to each other. Same with some of these lighter colors, really similar to each other. Well, all three of those are really similar to each other. I just feel like it's not a good variety, especially with there being no mattes. I have to pull from something else. If I'm going to have to pull from something else anyways, I'm probably just going to use something else. So, I personally don't think this is worth it. I'm hating it, guys. I'm not loving it. And I hate to say that because I love, you know, Eyes, Lips, Face Cosmetics, but they let me down on this one. Alright, well that's it. If you want to know what I'm wearing, I will link the video of the haul that I just filmed. because pretty much my entire face is Stila. My nail polish is Essie. This is the toggle to the top. It's from their new winter. Oh my goodness, it is so pretty. I don't buy nail polishes very often, but I was literally walking down the aisle to go get deodorant for my husband, and this was like on a side thing, and I was like, oh my goodness, it caught my eye. I bought it. It's great. Yeah, but everything else I will list in the down bar below, but I'll also leave the link for the haul that I just did. What else? Keep an eye on my channel because I will have a giveaway for Christmas. Nothing huge, nothing extravagant, but it's free stuff, guys. Yep, that's it. Okay. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.